Hey gang, it's Dave Seaman coming to you from Enniscrone in Avondale, Pennsylvania. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope you're enjoying this nice spring up in the Northeast. I had one of my followers came in on my website and kind of sent me an email, and it's from Ed, and he said, you know, Dave, love watching your videos, but the thing that I'm really having problems with is I'm hitting a lot of fat shots with my irons, and I'm also hitting behind with the driver a little bit. So what he had told me was that he moved the ball back in his stance. Now, this is something common that I see with a lot of people that I work with, and I want you to understand, if you're having this same problem where you're hitting it fat a little bit, I'm going to show you why. Now, hitting it fat is normally hitting it steep, okay? So if I set up to the ball and I got the ball in the middle of my stance for an iron, and I'm constantly hitting either behind it, there's two ways that we can do this. One is we have a tendency to reverse our weight and go into our front foot and then come down and hit behind it. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Now, sometimes I also see people who have a tendency to move to their right and never get back to their left. I see that a lot too. So the key here and how we can get into a better impact position is practicing our finish position. So the thing is, you know, this swing is as easy as 1, 2, 3, but we got to do a couple of the things correctly to get to 3. And the other part of this is we have to really train our body to get to 3. If you're not used to getting in a finished position on your left side facing the target, I would suggest practicing it a lot. And I tell all my students to get in front of a mirror at home, look at themselves in the mirror, make sure they have their tilt to the right with their spine or tilt to their backside with their spine, head behind the ball, and we're going to work on keeping our head centered and then getting to 3. Okay, now this isn't easy, but I'm going to kind of show you. I'm going to try to do the right swing here. Ball in the center of my stance. We're going to have the good posture, the chin up, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and get to that finished position. Critical. Ed, what I would say is don't move that ball back too much, because here's what happens. If we move that ball back in our stance too much, what you're doing is you're making up for something that you're doing either in the setup or in the sequence to our finish. And what I mean by that is you have probably a tendency, like most people do, is get the golf too much to the inside and then have to reroute it. Now, if I reroute it, I'm doing that with the upper body. That's no good. The proper sequence on the downswing starts from the ground and works up. So I have to make a lateral shift. My arms start to drop because of that, and then I turn and face the target. So check yourself out, but you know, I would love for, if you have any questions at all, please email me at davesemiangolf@gmail.com, and I promise you I'll get back to you, and I'll also I may even put you on a video like I'm doing today. So from Dave Seaman and Enniscrone Golf Club, take care.